New Jersey coffee is streaming right now. Words. New Jersey coffee jug is streaming right now.
Good morning, everybody. NJ Coffee Junkie here, coming to you from the great state of New Jersey. And it's Sunday. You know what that means. It's time for Sagrada and chill. Good morning, Lady Amelia. Thank you for the 5 months at Tier 1. Yeah, so about this morning, that kind of went all sideways, right? I woke up at 10:45 my time. I start at 11 usually. And so I'm like, oh, okay. But my, manatee had also just woken up. And he says, it's almost 11, right? I was like, I know, but I need a little more time. I need a little more time to wake up. So I got my stuff together. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to bang the thing. I'm trying to get a straw out of the holder. There we go. You can tell I've only had 5 sips of my coffee this morning, if that. So I'm on a roll. But, there we go. Now we're cooking with gas. But yeah, so basically what happened was I just took a little more time to, do the things I needed to do. And, I took care of myself and I made some coffee because I forgot to set the coffee last night because of course I did. So it's just been, file it under comedy of errors. File it under comedy of errors just because, So that's a thing. But no worries, I'm here now and we're going to play some Sagrada. I just sent my tweet out and I should probably post in the in Discord maybe. I should probably post in Discord that I'm live, but I think people know this by now. I need somebody to help me with a bot, because there's a bot that tells everyone when I go live, and I don't have it yet, so it's like, I should work on that. But it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. So, anyway, how's everybody doing this morning? I'm awake-ish. I hear another ping. Thank you, Primrose. 2 months in a row. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Good morning. I love that emote. That emote is fire. I love it so much. But good morning to you. I hope you're doing okay. A hype train is close. One more person needs to sub, gift, or use bits. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. That's good to know. Hopefully someone will. They've got about 2 minutes. It's fine. Oh, goodness. All right. But how are you both doing? How's everybody doing? I'm just posting in Discord before we start this game. But basically, for those who are walking in and have no idea what the heck I am doing, I am... Oh, there we go. Hi, Rex. Good morning. Thank you for the bits, because now you've triggered the hype train. Yay, thank you. I changed the hype train thing, so it has my little hype emotes in it. I figured out how to do that. Thank you. Thank you. This is what I needed when I'm still waking up in the morning. I'm like, I've got my coffee. It's half calf today because I made a pot. And I usually do not make a pot with full regular coffee because I know better. I just can't do it because it's too much caffeine for me. Because I'm on a medication that has like wrecked my caffeine tolerance, which is fine because it helps me more than the caffeine does, oddly enough. And so so it's one of those things where Primrose says, due to medications, I had to survive over 2 hours without coffee. Prim, no happy about that. Prim, I had to switch to decaf for about, I think 5 days. I had to switch to decaf for about 5 days, and yeah, it went about as well as you'd expect. NJ was not a happy lady. No. It was kind of like, what is it? It's kind of like, okay, so I observe, Manatee and I observe Lent, which is a Catholic holiday, a Catholic period, in the or period in the Catholic year where for 40 days we have to give up something, right? We have to, we give up something and then we do something for others because that's kind of a balance, and that's what we do. So I usually spend more time volunteering or doing something for someone else. What you call it? And so there's that. And so, lady says, we're going to go see if we have coffee. Oof. Okay. Yikes. So in any event, the year we got married, I gave up coffee because I was already stressed out as it was. And I'm like, all right, I'm just going to do this thing. No. No, 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 no. You don't do that. You don't give up something like that the year you get married. Nope, 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 nope. You don't do that. That was a big mistake. And Manatee looked at me after it was over, after Lent was over, and he just looked at me square in the face and said, do not give up coffee ever again. And I went, yeah, no, I'm not doing that again. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I'm good. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. But yeah, it was rough. It was rough. And I learned many, 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 many things. I learned many, many things. So, I realize I'm almost out of half calf for my coffee pots. So I'm like, all right, I have to add that to the list because we're going to the store after stream, which I'm hoping is not going to be an absolute nightmare, but we shall see. Hey, Melons. That is totally okay. You do you, and I hope you have fun today. Yeah, Manatee and I would have gone, we would have gone last night, for coffee, and all the, like, the grocery shopping. We would have gone last night, but the thunderstorm was so bad it was shaking the house a little bit. It was seriously shaking the house. Alright, so, let's get into the game, because I've been chatting now for almost 10 minutes. So this is Sagrada, for those who have never seen it before. It is a physical board game that you can pick up at your local stores, made by Floodgate Games, and it's also a I realize that this is all wonky. I'll have to fix that later, but it's also available on Steam through Direwolf Digital. And thank you for the hype train. It was a short train, but it's amazing. Thank you. Appreciate that. And so basically it's a 5x4 grid or 4x5 grid, depending on how you look at it. And you're basically creating stained glass windows using dice. And Primrose says Arabica beans tend to have less caffeine than peaberry and Robusta varieties. Also, much better taste. Primrose says I'm already half calf. Hey, that works. That works. Speaking of half calf, because we're gonna climb into the cheap plug. I run a Minecraft realm through Patreon called Half Calf Craft. That that's funny. That everyone is welcome to join at the $10 or more level. If it does mean more coffee, it means I can have 2 cups of coffee today instead of 1. But if you're interested, if you play Minecraft on Java and you're interested in coming into a new world, that is a good place to go. It's already updated to 1.17.1, so you can explore the geodes and everything like that. And we have plenty. Oh, I need to turn that off because that's done. But we have plenty of space for new people, so please feel free to join in. Please feel free to join in. We would love to have you. So look into that, and if it's, it's only the 18th, so if it's too soon and you want to wait till next month, that's totally fine. That's fine. But just, it's an option out there for you. Alright, so what we're going to do with this game is we're going to make these stained glass windows. Now, what you see on the screen at the moment are 4 different boards. And so they range in difficulty from 3 to 6. And you can tell the difficulty of each board by how much coverage there is or how many white spaces there are. The lower the difficulty, like for example, you look at Suncatcher here, it's about a little less than half is covered in restrictions. And I'll explain what restrictions are in a little bit. And then you look at this one, which is the highest difficulty, and you can see that there's very little room for white space. So that's the highest difficulty. I am looking for blue. This is the private objective over here in the top left. And so every blue die that's on the screen, whatever the die shows, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, those will all be added up at the end of the game. And then that's going to help me get bonus points. Now, on the top right, it says favor tokens difficulty. That's because the favor tokens, and I'm going to start on the hardest board so you can get an idea for the difficulty here. Those difficulty bits, they're called favor tokens in a multiplayer game, and they help pay for these. These are tools. These allow for dice and or board manipulation, so they're amazing. And there are a few of my favorites in here. First off is Grinding Stone. With Grinding Stone, you draft a die, then flip it to its opposite side. So 6 becomes 1, 5 becomes 2, 4 becomes 3, and vice versa. Next up is Tap Wheel, where we can move up to 2 dice of the same color that match a color of a die on the round track. I'll explain what that is in 2 screens. Enjoy the lurk. Next up is Running Pliers. Oh, with Tap Wheel, you must obey all placement restrictions. I will explain that 2 screens from now. Running Pliers allows players to immediately draft a die after their first turn, whereas you skip the next turn that round. Makes sense, because there are only 2 turns per round. Okay, so here are our public objectives. These are objectives that every single player will attempt to achieve over the course of the game. And they provide bonus points. So for 2 points per pair, light shades, sets of 1 and 2 anywhere. Okay, very interesting. For 6 points per row, so that's a maximum of 24 points, rows with no repeated colors. This is difficult, but it's doable. We've done it before here on stream. Last but not least, color diagonals, count of diagonally adjacent same color dice. So this is going to be interesting, knowing that we get bonus points for the rows being different colors. So we're going to have to really pay attention and try to maximize that diagonal. And the blue obviously helps here with that 3 right down the center here. Now when it's my turn, I'm going to explain this entire screen for everyone so that you know what we're doing and what's going on. All right, very, very good. So what you see in front of you, first up, you see the turn order at the very, very top. And when you're playing a 4-player game like I normally do at the beginning of every stream, the turn order goes in a snake-like pattern. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this is to allow balance, because the first player is at an advantage because they get first choice, but the 4th player is at an advantage because they get to take their turns at one after, like in succession, 1 and then 1. So it's very balanced that way. Underneath that, you see the round track. There are 10 rounds per game, and after all the dice of the round are selected, whichever ones are left over are placed in the round track to signify the end of one round and the beginning of the next. So that's pretty straightforward. Next to that, on the top left, underneath the round track, is the favor tokens, or the difficulty level. I have chosen the maximum difficulty, so that gave me 6 favor tokens to work with, and they pay for the tools down below. I'll explain the tools in just a second. You see the objectives on the left and the right hand side of the board, with the private objective being in the top left of the quadrant here on the two on the left, and then the two other public objectives on the right. Then you have the board. Now the board itself has various restrictions, and this is what makes the game difficult. Number one, you have a color restriction. So you can only place dice. You can only place dice in these spaces. Hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Color restriction means that if I want to play like that blue 6, I have to play it here, for example. I can only place blue dice here. Only blue dice. I can only place a red die here. I can only place a green die here, etc. Then there are numerical or value restrictions, or value or numerical restrictions. And so I can only place a 6 in this spot. I can only place a 3 in this spot here down at the bottom right, etc. The third and final restriction is adjacency. So, for example, I can't place the same number next to the same number, and I can't place the same color next to the same color. So, for example, if I take this blue 6 and I place it here, right? If I place it here, then I would not be able to place a blue next to it because this is blue. Likewise, if I put this 6 here, I can't place a 6 here, and so that causes a problem. So neither is okay. Neither is okay. Now, when starting the game, I'm going to grab this for example. I can only place my die on the outer rim of this board. So I have to start from there and work my way through. The dice pool, the draft pool as it's called in game, is down here, and this is what we have to work with. A red 2, a yellow 5, a yellow 2, a green 1, a blue 6, a purple 5, and a purple 4. Okay, great. Underneath that, last but not least, are the tools. You'll see that there is a favor token icon above each one. In order to use these tools, for any player who uses them for the very first time, it's 1. After that, whether it's the same player or a different player, it's 2. So if there's a die you want to use right away, or a tool you want to use right away, you have to get in there early, or else you'll pay more. And that's why I gravitate towards the higher point boards in multiplayer, because that gives me even more wiggle room. Now that I've explained all of that, if any of you have any questions or anything like that, please feel free to shout them in the chat. But I'm going to kick things off right away. With this blue 6. Now, before I hit OK, I realize that I have 1, 2, 3 options. I have 3 options, and there are only 2 turns before I go again, like 2 spots, or 2 dice will be taken before I go again. So I'm not concerned. I can place that 6 there. Blue is my color, so I am going to get 6 points for that at the end of the game. And I see that 2 of my options are still available. I'm actually going to... what should I do here, everybody? I think I want to go here. Now that's going to put me in kind of a pickle. That's going to put me in a pickle because I'm surrounded by restrictions. Will I be able to figure those restrictions out? I don't know. I do know that this right here has to be a red 3 if I'm going to continue with the row color variety. And that this red here is not going to give me... This red here is not going to give me or do any favors for me. And I can move stuff later, but I'm not ready for that. So let's see what happens. Okay, there we go. All right, so what do we have next? We have a red 5, a red 3. Oh, hey, look at that, a red 3. We're going to place that right away. A red 1, a green 2, another blue 6. That's good. A blue 4, even better. A purple 6 and a purple 4. Well, we're going to take that red 3 because we just hit serendipity land. We're going to take that red 3. We're going to put it right there. That's beautiful. So now we can put a green and a purple, and that's going to give us our 6 points. So, yippee. Don't take that red. Don't take that blue 6. Don't take it. Don't take it. It's mine. That blue 6 is all ours, everybody. We're going to put it right there. Now, I know we should be looking for 1s and 2s, and we will be looking for 1s and 2s, but we also have to get this done. And I can't put that 6 up there, especially because I can't reach it, because you have to always place a die, which I realized I forgot to mention earlier. You always have to place a die next to at least one other on the board. So we have our first blue in this row, and we're now at 12 bonus points. So we're doing really well. I'm very pleased. All right, so okie dokie. All right, so now I go first. So I'm going to get whatever's here and then the leftovers. So what am I looking at? I am looking at a red 3, a red 2, a blue, yellow 1 rather, a green 5 and 1, a blue 4 and 2, and 2 purple 5s. Well, I am not obligated to keeping the rows different numerically. So what I think I want to do is I want to play this purple 5 here. Yes, I am leaving blues here right now, but that's perfectly fine. So I'm going to put a 5 there. Yeah, hold on. We can do that. We can put the purple 5 there, but we do need to start breaking through into this area. Because if we don't start breaking into this highly restricted area, then we're going to be in a world of hurt. So I think I'm going to put the red 3 here. That's going to mean that this or this will have to be green. Yeah, this or this will have to be green, and this will have to be purple. So I'm going to have to be on the lookout. Because I think we're just going to have to build up from the bottom up. So that's fine. Let's take that red 3 instead. Let's see what we get back. Okay. So we have a green 1 and a blue 2. Well, the blue 2 I can't place here because there's a blue directly below it. So what I think I might want to do is take the green 1, put it here, because we have a way out if we can't build our way up. We have a way out this way. So let's do that. Let's do that. Now I go fourth, so I have to wait my turn. That purple 2 is looking inviting, that's for sure, but that's going to get taken, I think. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Okay. So this purple is going to be... This isn't going to be a purple 4. This is going to be a yellow 4, actually. Because if I make this purple, right? So this open spot is going to be green, and this is going to be yellow. And that's okay. But I'm not ready for that yet. Well, hold on. Actually, you know what? Here's what we'll do. We'll take the blue 6 because we wanted the 6. We know that we can't put a 6 or a 5 here, so a 4, a 3, 4, 3, 2, or 1 will be fine. So let's do that. That's another 6 points. So now we have 18 bonus points. We have 18 bonus points on the board. Plus another 2 is 20 for the diagonal. So we're doing okay. We're doing okay. And so with that, we still have a red 4, red 3, yellow 5, yellow 3, purple 2. I want to take this yellow 5. I think I want to take the yellow 5 and put it here. Because we can put a red here. That's totally fine. We can get that diagonal that way. And I could put a yellow 6 up here, get that diagonal. So that'll be okay. This purple can be basically anything. But again, I want to see if I can get a purple 4. Well, actually, I want to see if I can get a yellow 4 or a yellow... well, hold on. This can be yellow. This can be yellow. This can be purple. This can be purple. But if this becomes purple, this has to be yellow. Because this could be green. This could be green. So, do I really want to make it so that this has to be yellow? I'm not sure about that. I don't think that's a good play. I'm going to regret it later. It's fine. You know, like I do. Okay, that's the second time a purple 2 has come up. That is funny. So we have a blue 3. We can put the blue 3 here because this, I could switch it to a 4, but it's not worth it. So we'll do that. We can do that. But what we can also do is we can take this, make this a 4, and put that 4 there. That way we can take that purple 2 if it comes back to us. And then this can be green whatever it wants, as long as it's not a 6 or whatever I put down here. And we have the diagonal like we wanted. So far so good. We have options. I just want to see... Okay, so... Alright. So I can take this purple 2... Put it here. Yeah, that works, even though this is still open. So now we only have 4 restrictions, and the fact that we're not able to get to this spot yet is a little concerning. So next turn, I think I'm going to have to try to do that. So fingers crossed, everybody, while I finish this cup of coffee. I'm trying to sip it so it lasts. I have the pot still on, and it's going to stay on for at least an hour. Okay, so we're done with blue. We're done with blue for the rows. We have a red 6, a red 5, 3 yellow 1s. Interesting. A green 2 and 1, and a blue 2. Well, we need greens. We need greens for sure. I was really hoping to get a purple arcway. Oh, like a purple arc this way, but that's not going to happen. So, and I really wanted this to be a 6. I could make it a 6. But, okay, so we've got big oofs here. Very big oofs. We could actually move stuff around if we wanted to. Although I don't know if I'd want to, because I would have to move this red 3, which I don't want to do. And I can't move this blue 6 up, because this blue 6 is going to negate this, and that's not going to help anybody. So... I think I might take this 1... Make it a 6 to get that bonus point. Well, actually, no. Is it worth it? Because that's 2 bonus points for 2 bonus points. Is it worth it, though? Is it worth it, or should I just... I think I'm just going to wait. Hold on. I think I'm just going to wait. I'm going to play the green 2 here. Because that's going to allow me to get the yellow 1 up there later, because the chances of me having a 1 come back to me are pretty high. And I'm right, the yellow 1 did come back. So we're going to make it so that this yellow 1 comes back. So now this can't be yellow. So this or this, no, this spot or this spot can be green. This has to be blue. So either of these spots can be purple, either of these spots can be red, this can be red. I think we're going to be all right. I think we're good. I think we're good. That was a waste of favor tokens if I ever saw it. Okay, so it's my turn. There's a red one. There's a red one. A yellow... Oh, of course there's a yellow 6 now, you punk. Boo! 2 yellow 4s, a yellow 2. We already have yellow in each of the rows, so we don't need to worry about yellow. A green 5. We do need greens. A green 1. And 2 blue 4s. Well, we're going to take one of the blue 4s. We're going to do that right off the bat. Then I'm going to use running pliers to get my next turn, because now I'm at a point where I can do certain things. I can set certain things up and make them work. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play the green 5 here, because this has to be a green no matter what. This can't be green. So a green has to go here. Or here. And I want to leave this open in case a green 6 comes by. The purple I'm worried about, but I think the purple's going to come by. We don't have to worry about the yellows. We still need red. We need red, so we're going to worry about that later. But I think that was a smart play. When we get into solo mode after this game, you'll see the differences with the tools and how they're used, and how running pliers is a great tool for solo mode. And there are no reds. I disapprove. And it's a 5 and a 3. That's kind of hilarious. Not gonna lie. But I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it, because I'm going to play the 3 here just to get it out of the way. And I'm going to play the 5 here again to get it out of the way, because we need purple. We need one more purple down here, but it can't be a 5 or a 3, and I didn't want to spend 2 more favor tokens for it. We still need green. We still need green here or here, preferably here, which would make this a red 6. So when we see another red 6, we're going to have to go right for it. So that is a whole thing. That's a whole thing. Alright, so what... Oh my gosh! Look at this! Look at this! It's a purple 5 and a purple 3! Are you kidding me right now? That is so rude! Oh my gosh! And I realize this... Okay, hold on. So we have a couple of problems here. We have so many problems here, I don't know where to start. I only have 2. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I realize now this has to be a green 6, because this has to be red, because this has to be red. So this has to finish off like that. So this has to be a green 6. That's really funny. But then I have this here, I have this here. Oh, that's unfortunate. And I still have to contend with this. So I think what I'm going to have to do is take that green 1 next turn if it comes back to me and make it a 6. If it doesn't, if one of the purples comes back to me, I have to switch it and put it down here. So either way, I'm going to be spending 2 favor tokens for something. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to get all the options back. And This is a big old oof. I think I'm gonna have to take this, make this green a 6, because that has to be red. That I should have not put this here. This is where I screwed up, and that's fine. Actually, wait, hold on. I can fix this. I can instead do this, move this over here, and put and do that, and then move that there. Well, no, because then that has to be red. So that's not going to do it. That's going to mess everything up. That's... Because this... Yeah, this has to be red. So I could have just put that there. Okay, but I still have... I'm not going to have two... I'm not going to have two things. I'm not going to have two things. No. No, I'm not going to have two things. So... Oh, there's too many variables, too many variables, too many variables, too many variables. We're going to make this a green 6 and we're going to deal with it later. That's it. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Too many variables! Kills me. Oh, goodness. Okay. Alright, so what do we have? We have, Oh! Are you kidding me right now? Look at this! I am displeased. I am displeased. Not okay. Not okay. Not okay. Not okay. Not okay. I am upset. I am upset. Please let that red stay. Please let that red stay. 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 Yes, I got the red to stay. And I'm going to use this to flip that, make that a 3, plunk that in there. We are done. We filled it, and we did all the colors right. We got our 24 points, baby. We got our 24 points, but I am still howling over that 6. I'm still howling over that 6. Ridiculous. Ridiculous right now. I don't know how to feel about it. Not gonna lie. I don't know how to feel. But I think we did really well. Yeah, see, we jumped out ahead because we filled the board. And we crushed the diagonals. Look at this. We walked away with 63 points. We walked away with 63 points after all that. After all that stress. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. And there should not be anything about... Did I turn the timer off? I could swear I did. I did turn the timer off. Why is it still going? There should not be any timer with that. Yeah, the Shamblecraft thing was... Oh, that was from before. That was from before. Okay, never mind. Okay, so if you have not ever been in this stream before, I always play the first game of the stream as a multiplayer game, so you get an idea of how the game is normally played when you're with other people. But in this instance, from now on, I play solo mode, and so this allows us all a better chance to play, because we're basically playing against ourselves. And the difference is, to start our we're basically trying to beat the round track. Any dice that are left over at the end of a round are placed in the round track, and that is the score to beat. The round track is our opponent. And so I have a calculator up, and I've been using that calculator. I use it every stream. to figure out how we're doing. Now, the other thing that I do is I allow you to pick which boards we play together. Hello, hello, hello. I will see you all in just a second. I am setting up our first poll of the stream. And what we have available to us to play in this solo mode, we have Bellsguard, which is a board I've played a bunch of times before. That is the lowest difficulty of 3. We have Symphony of Light, which is the hardest difficulty of 6. We see that board pretty often. There's Gravitas, which is a board level of 5. And Kaleidoscopic Dream, which is a difficulty of 4. I'm going to give you 1 minute, and you can use bits and your coffee beans to add to your vote. Tell me which board we should play. Good morning, Kindless. How are you? I'm out of coffee. I should probably go grab another cup after this game. And Kaleidoscopic Dream is already out in the lead. This ought to be good. Alright, so how's the poll doing? Kaleidoscopic Dream is running away with this poll, everybody. If you want me to play something else, you better hop in there and get your votes in, because Kaleidoscopic Dream is going to take it. Bellsguard, Symphony of Light, and Gravitas haven't said a single thing, and they're just kind of sitting there waiting. Kaleidoscopic Dream is running away with this poll. And has done so. Kaleidoscopic Dream it is. Kindle says, I'm pretty good, working to overcome some sleep debt. Yeah, same. I woke up at 10:45 and I didn't start the stream till almost 11:30 because my body caught up on sleep debt. Like, every Saturday night after we finish watching Joe's stream, we hop over to Evil Notions, who I'm going to actually give a shout out to, because Evil's great. We watch him every Saturday night. He plays Jackbox, and I play a couple of games. I join in a couple of games. He has like a queue and stuff, and so I hop in the queue and everything. And he, I got into a game, and then as I was watching the next game and stuff, I started getting really tired. My eyes usually tell me when it's time to go to bed, and I just couldn't. It just hurt to keep them open, and I just kind of looked over, and I looked over at Manatee, and he was falling asleep too, and I was like, all right, come on, let's go, because we're not going to spend another night on the couch. And so we went to sleep, and that was about maybe 1 a.m, and so I basically got about 10 hours of sleep. I really needed it, I guess. I think that's what it was. What does the Fitbit say? The Fitbit says that I got 9 hours, 7 minutes of sleep. Because we went to sleep. We went to bed a little before. We went to bed a little before midnight, and I didn't move until almost 11. So, yeah, I knocked out. I was just done. And so was Manatee. Manatee was there too. Just like we just fell right asleep. Okay, so in solo mode, as opposed to multiplayer, we do have tools. I'm playing on easy, so I get 4 tools to work with. Now these tools, unlike in a multiplayer game where you use the favor tokens you get from picking your board, where you use those to pay for the tools, you use dice. You burn dice. Or sacrifice dice, or however you want to call it, to pay for the tools. And they can only be used once per game, so you have to be really careful about how and when to use them. And so for 1 green die, we have Grinding Stone. We use that. We put that to good use last game, drafting a die, then flipping it to its opposite side. 6 becomes 1, 5 to 2, 4 to 3, etc. For red, we have Running Pliers again, a great solo game tool. because it burns a die. It helps you burn a die easily. After your first turn, immediately draft a die. Skip your next turn this round. Okay, great. Also for red, we have Copper Foil Burnisher. This is the first time we're seeing it this game, or this stream. Move any one die in your window, ignoring value restrictions on your window pattern. You must obey all other placement and adjacency restrictions. Okay, fair enough. And then Lathkin, move exactly 2 dice, obeying all placement restrictions. That's for yellow. Okay. So what are our objectives, our public objectives? Because we are looking for red and green as our private objectives. Well, for 5 points per column, so a maximum of 25 points, columns with no repeated colors, and for 2 points per pair, medium shades, sets of 3 and 4 values anywhere. So it's a relatively low scoring game outside of the red and the green. So we're going to have to really look for that. And immediately we are starting with a red 3, a yellow 6, 5, and 4. Okay. Whew. Well, at least it's columns. At least it's columns that don't have the repetition. So that helps. I think we definitely should play the red 3 and get that out of the way. That's going to actually set us up for the first 3-4 pair and give us 3 bonus points on this end. I also think that we should use this 6, put that up there, get that out of the way. Actually, no. We're going to use the 4. As much as I don't want to start I don't want to start at an 11-point deficit, we're automatically getting 3 points here from the red, and we're getting a 3-4 pair for another 2. So essentially, we're really going to start with 6 points as opposed to 11, even though that makes it might not make any sense, but it makes sense to me. It's not ideal. Hi, Julie. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Well, good afternoon in our case. But hello. Alright, so we have a blue 4, a purple 6, and a purple 1. Okay, not too bad. The blue 4 we can't use in this second column because there's already a 4 here. So what we're going to have to do is, I think we're going to have to play the purple 6 up here, because there's no purple here. Because I could go this way, but if I want to play that blue 4, I'm not going to be able to, because there's already a 4 in this column, and there's a blue over here. So I'm going to have to go up and over. So we'll do that. And then we're going to place this blue 4 here, because it's not interfering with anything. The columns have to be different numerically, and we're setting ourselves up for another 3-4 pair. And that's going to make up for the fact that we started with 11 points, because now we're only adding 2. So we're at 13. We're at 13. Alright, so we have 2 red 5s, a red 1, and a yellow 4. Okay. Well, that 5 is not helpful in any sense of the word. These 5s are not helpful at all. And there's already a yellow in this column, so I can't put that 4 there. I can't put the 5s here because of the 5. I can't put the 5s here because of the red, because of adjacency. So I think what I'm going to have to do, and stop me if I'm wrong, if you hit exclamation point no, as you're watching this, if you disagree or you see something that I don't, hit exclamation point no, and let me show you what happens. Exclamation point no. I'm going to see that. I'm going to stop what I'm doing, and that's going to give you a chance to respond with whatever it is that you think is a better move. And that's totally fine. That's totally fine. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I think the 5 here is going to be good. And then let's get this 4. That's going to set us up for another 3-4 pair. That's going to help us out, because this is already a 4, so neither of these could be a 4 anyway. So that makes sense. And we have 8 points as it is. I'm essentially giving up 5 extra points, but because I don't want to use running pliers this early, although I could. Oh wait, no, I can't because I already took my turn. So that I blew that. I gotta remember about that. So we're gonna add 6. That's gonna make it 19. We're at 19. Okay, so we have another red 5. We have a green 5, a blue 5, and a purple 5. Interesting. It's a lot of 5s. It's a lot of 5s. So what I can do is I can play a 5 here. Burn the red 5 to make up for last turn. And then I can play the blue 5 here, as opposed to here, because that's going to open more of this. That's going to open more of this up. We need this side opened up. We don't have it open yet. It's going to add 5 points to the round track, but that's okay. It's going to add 5 points. So now we're at 24. We want to try and keep this as low as possible. And at this point, it's fine. Another red 5. What is with the red 5s today? What is going on here? What is this ridiculousness? Come on now. We don't need any of this nonsense. We have a red 5, a green 5, a blue 6, and a purple 2. Well, that purple 2 is going to go right there. Now, I know there's a 2 over here, but I said explicitly that I wanted this to be spread out. And I realize that blue 4 being where it is problematic. That blue 4 being where it is problematic. So that blue 4, I'm going to have to shimmy it over to here, now that I can. So if I have Lathkin, I can shimmy that over to here. That's fine. And then I'll play that there. But actually, I can use Copperfoil Burnisher, burn that 5. Burn that 5, move that 4. Because this has to be... this doesn't have to be 6. Huh. So if I use... well, actually... because I could actually go ahead, move this down 1, move this over to here, and that would open this back up. So then I could put the... Hold on. Gotta think here. That red 5 is going to get wrecked. Move exactly 2 dice. Because I don't have a yellow, so I'd have to use this. I'd have to use this. Because I can move this down, which I think I will, because I want to burn that red die. Move this down to here to play this, because I want the 6. I want to get rid of the 6. And then I can play the 5 here. I can play the 5 here to get rid of it and dump the purple 2, because now I'm okay. Now I can pretty much reach every spot on the board. But this 4 has to move. So if I get a yellow next time, I'm going to use it for Lathkin, move that down, because there's already a blue here. I might move it down to here. Like, just take this and move it all the way down to here. So that's something we can do as well to get that blue out of the way, because I want to see more red and I want to see more green. And I've already used the red dice, so... and there's my yellow, along with a blue 3, a blue 1, and a purple 5. Well, the purple 5 is not going to do me any favors at all, because there's nowhere to put it. So I have to move 2 dice. I have to move 2 dice for this. Interesting. So let's see what we can do. We'll use Lathkin. We'll move this down. No. We're going to move it down to here. Stop grabbing the board. Stop grabbing the board. We'll move that to there. And then we'll move this over to here to fill that in. We'll put a blue one up there. Right? We'll put a blue one up there. Call that done and dusted. We'll play the blue 3 here because we can't play a purple 5 really anywhere because there's 5s everywhere. We're going to take those 5 points and run. That's going to put us at 29. We're on the 7th round and we're less than 30 points in. We're doing okay. And we have a yellow 1, a green 6, a green 4, and a green 1. Perfect. This is good. We want this. So let's see. What can we do? We can put the green 6 here. That's going to give us one of our rows, and that's going to give us now 11 points for green as opposed to 8 points for red. And then this here, this 4, we can put this here because we can't put it here or here because of this green. It can't go here, here, or here, so it can only go here or here. And honestly, here's probably better because we can figure it out from there. And then that's going to only give us 2. Now, I could go ahead and burn the 4. I could go ahead and burn the 4 to take this, make it a 6, and plunk another 6 right there. Because that's the only place I could put a 6. Because I do need to burn all this stuff. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take that, and then I'm going to make this a 6 and put it right there. That should finish that up. And so we're doing okay. I'm worried a little bit about these restrictions around the edges, the 4, the 2, and the yellow, but I think we're okay. Adding that 1, that puts us at 30. That puts us at 30. So we're in good shape. We're honestly in good shape right now. And of course, you know, we get all the 6s. Because of course we do. Of course we do. That's terrible. Oh gosh. Okay. That is just not okay. And we have nothing left. So we're stuck. We're stuck. But we can make the most of it. So the 4 is the only thing we can play. So we're going to do that. So we're definitely ending up with an open spot, which I was hoping not to do. But we do at least have our 2nd row. We have our 2nd row. This row, I think, is going to be the borked one. I think we're going to be able to fill this in. But adding 18 points to our total is just, that's just awful. So now we're at 48. We went from 18 to 48, y'all. This is bad. And more 6s, because of course there are. But that's okay. We can make the most of it. Let's put the yellow 2 here, because we can. And we're going to put... because, yeah, we can put it here. Well, actually, no, we have to put it here. We have to put it here. And then we can put a yellow 3 up here, or red 3 here. That's going to add 8 points to the board, but you know what? At this point, we're kind of stuck. We're at 56. Oh, okay, red 4, we can get we can get rid of one of the restrictions, and we can get rid of one of the restrictions. Yeah, because we can get rid of this. If I go here, that's going to give us a 3rd row. But we're going to have 2 open spots because there's nothing we can do about this. So we're going to lose out on one of the rows. We're going to lose out on 2 columns. So I think we got destroyed here, and that's fine. it's just, luck of the roll, and the luck was not with us this game. So we're in trouble. We're in trouble, y'all. We're in trouble. This might actually be why when I talked to Joe and he's like, "Oh, well, I I wanted to I like to play with you, but I figured you needed more practice." And I was like, "Dude." Like, really? But he's right. I got wrecked. And he's really good. I think he feels bad about kicking my butt, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't care if you kick my butt. I think it's hilarious that he felt that way. But you know what? We're gonna learn from this. We're gonna learn from this. We're gonna learn from this, and we're gonna try again. Because if you don't try, you're not gonna get better, right? So let's hop back into another game. I'm gonna set up another poll. Which board should we play? Alright, so we're looking for blue and yellow. Let's see, we have Firmitas, which is a level 5. We have Bellsguard again, which is level 3. We have Symphony of Light, which is a 6. And we have Aurora Sagradas, which is a level 4. Alright, so I'm going to make this poll a 2-minute poll so I can go out and get another cup of coffee and maybe a bottle of water. So go ahead, get those votes in. You can use your bits or your coffee beans. Which board should we play? Firmitas, Bellsguard, Symphony of Light, or Aurora Sagradas? I will be right back while you make your votes. Make them count. Okay, looks like I got back just in time, and you all picked Firmitas. I'm intrigued by that choice. I'm intrigued, but I like a challenge, so let's go. So what tools are we going to be working with as we look for blue and yellow and whatever our objectives is? It matched my hair. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I appreciate that. Actually, Kindless, I got a new pair of glasses yesterday. I'm going to get them in 2 weeks, actually. I went to go get my eyes checked, and I got purple rimmed glasses, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait until I get them because I've been having trouble seeing, and I finally went and got my eyes checked. And the doctor's like, "Oh, well, we haven't seen you since 2015." And we said, "Yeah, because when we went for new glasses, we went to a different place." And they said to me, "Oh, well, you know," the other place said, Kindle says, does this mean that we need to reverse engineer Trango's big eye texture? No. No. Kindle, I've had glasses since I was a kid. I've had glasses since I was a kid. When I went to go get my eyes checked and new glasses in 2019 at this other place, they said, oh, well, we're giving you bifocals. And I went, okay, that's great. And so, you know, I had trouble seeing and I was having headaches and an eye strain. And I said, what the heck? So when I went to the eye doctor yesterday with Manatee, because we both got our eyes checked, they said, yeah, those were not bifocals. Those were just regular glasses. And I said, well, no wonder I can't see anything. I can't read up close. And they said, yeah, we're going to give you proper bifocals. And I went, okay, good. Because what the heck? It is brutal. It hurt. So I have these for another 2 weeks, and I can't wait to be able to see again. Like, the poor optometrist was all, yeah, your eyes are pretty bad, but, you know, you can still kind of see. But I have to go, I want to try and go regularly, because both my parents, they had macular degeneration. And so, and as does, you know, Manatee's dad had it. And so we're like, okay, we really need to take very good care of our eyes. And so we're working with the doctor to make sure, because, you know, I read for a living. And I do this on the side, and it's just like, come on now, I need to be able to see. But yeah, so anyway, let's get into the tools here quick. For yellow, we have Lathkin making a return. Move exactly 2 dice, obeying placement restrictions. For purple, we have new to this stream, Flux Remover, draft a die, then swap it for a new die from the supply. Choose a value and place the new die, obeying all placement restrictions, or return it to the draft pool. Then there's Flux Brush, draft a die, then re-roll it. If it cannot be placed, return it to the draft pool. And last but not least, also for yellow, a great early game tool, Cork-backed Straight Edge, draft a die, then place it in a spot that is not adjacent to another die. You must obey all other placement restrictions. Yeah, buddy, that sounds good. Color diagonals. Oh, we're going to have some fun with this, y'all. We're going to have some fun. Color diagonals, count of diagonally adjacent same color dice, and deep shades, sets of 5 and 6. So we're going to go 5 and 6 happy on this. And there's a lot of 5s, and there are 3 places for 5s and 6s on the board. I'm excited. Yeah, buddy. I'm super excited. This is going to be good. So what do we have to start? We have a blue 6, a blue 3, a purple 6, and a red 1. Okay, so how do we make this work? I know how. Let's see. We are going to start by placing the purple 6 right here. And then I think we can place the blue 6 here. I think. Because we can place it, because the purple 6 has to go here somewhere. Because what we can also do is place the blue 6 here and then the blue 3 here. And I think that would also be acceptable. Because we can just put more purples along the line. We could burn this 6. We could burn it early. But I don't want to. I think it's okay. Let's take that blue 6. Let's get that blue 3. That's going to give us our diagonal. Our first diagonal. And it's going to give us 9 points on top of that. So, let's do that. We're going to add 7. We're going to start with 7. Much better start than last game, I must admit. And yeah, see, this is a lot better here. Because now we have a red 4, a yellow 2, a purple 4, and a purple 1. So what I think we can do is we can put the 4 here, because 4 and 6 are the only 2 things that can go here at this point. And we could go ahead and put the yellow 2 here. And maybe make this a yellow diagonal. Because we could also make this a purple one and put this purple here and have it just be like a purple, like purple madness over here. We could do that as well. I think that would be acceptable. So let's do that. And now I could also burn that too and place that red 4 here, which I don't want to do. So, nah, I don't think I want to do that. I think I'm going to place that yellow 2 over here and be done with it. Because I really want to get that nice blue. I want to try and get a blue system going. Because I could also put the yellow here and do a yellow over here. And then do blue here and then down this way. I can do that too. And I can get a yellow over here. But no, that interferes with the purple mess. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of purple. So let's get rid of that restriction. That's fine. Let's do that. Let's do that. But yeah, so I'm excited because I'm getting new glasses soon. As is Manatee. And thankfully, Manatee has decent insurance, so we're like, yay, this is gonna be okay. We're gonna be good. Ooh, a blue 5. Let's put that right there. That's gonna give us another set in the diagonal, and that's gonna just lead us all the way down here. So that works. And we can use Lathkin to move that 2 out of the way if we wanted to. But I'm not gonna do that. I really want to get rid of these high point numbers. I really do. So in playing this, right? In playing this, I think I want to... Let's see. I want to burn this 6. Get rid of it. Because it's early game, so I can. And then I can go ahead and I can play this green 6 here. Because it's out of the way of everything. It's going to interfere with the purple a little bit, but that's fine. But that's also going to set us up for our next 5-6 pair. We can do a green this way if purple doesn't work out. But that's also going to burn this. Get rid of that. As much as I want the yellow 6, I probably shouldn't have done that maybe. I don't know. But there's... you know what? No. 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 I think... maybe I should do that. No, because we're going for blue. We decided already we're going for blue. We're going to burn that. We're going to move the 6 over to here. And we're just going to call that done and dusted. That's fine. Let's just do it that way. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to add 5. We made our decision. Let's go. Red 6, yellow 2, green 5, blue 5. Okay. So continuing the pattern, we're going to put the blue 5 up here. That's going to give us another 5-6 pair. Well, actually, no. I can put the 5 here instead. I'm going to put the 5 down here because that's going to link up to this 1. Maybe. Actually, no. No, I'm going to do that. No, I'm going to... no. Rip. Okay. No, we're going to put that there. We're going to put that there. I already decided we're going to put that there. I think maybe we'll do that. And perhaps... we do need more 5s, so I'm going to put the green 5 here. Because that's going to give us that diagonal that we wanted. We do need more purples, I must admit. We are low on the purples right now. But let's add 8. That's going to be 20. So we're now approaching the halfway mark, and we're at 20. Good morning, Blue Wave. It's good to see you. How are you? Okay, so we have a red 4, yellow 6, blue 5, blue 2. Okay. The yellow 6 can go here. Let's get rid of that. Let's ditch that. Because we could also use Lathkin, but I don't want to use it yet. And I really want that blue. I really want that blue 5, but it's not going to happen. And we don't have a way to get rid of it. So I think I can do that, and then the blue 2, I'm going to put up there. Because again, we want blues. Because there's nowhere else I can... There's nowhere I can really put a 5 right now, unless I move this up. And that's not going to do any favors. So I think I'm going to put the 2 here. That's going to give us more diagonal. It's going to give us more blues on the board. So outside of this spot and this spot, we are done with blue altogether. Well, this spot, and this spot. These 3 spots will be done with blue altogether. So I think that's okay. That's going to add 9. So we're at the halfway mark and we're at 29. So already we're not doing too badly, but we got to be more careful. And this is how we're more careful. So this is good. Red 3, red 1, yellow 1, purple 1. It's a lot of 1s. It's a lot of 1s. And we need 1s because we have two spots that have 1. And we also have that 3. 1s are really hard to come by. So let's put a red 1 here. And we can put the yellow 1 here. That's going to ruin the blue, honestly. It's going to ruin that blue wave. So I might want to actually put the 3 up here instead. Or I can put the 1 here, which I might actually do, come to think of it. So let's do that. We'll put the purple 1 here. Because that's going to give us the purple pair. It's going to give us hope. Because we can put a purple or a red here, and that's going to help out. Because I could put the red 3 here too, if I wanted to. But I don't think I will. Hi, Bluebeard. That purple spot needs either a 1... and a purple spot that needs either a 1 or a 4. Well, this right here, this can't have a 1, 4, or 5. So this has to be a 2, 3, or 6. So we're going to have to keep an eye out for that. So I'm going to need your help on that. All right, round 7. What do we have? No purple. But we have a blue 6 we can't use. Good to know. And a red 5 that we can't use. Even better. This is disappointing. I'm gonna have to use Lathkin and move some stuff around because this ain't pretty, y'all. This ain't pretty at all. This is a mess. There is literally not much here that I could move that would be beneficial, honestly. This is not okay. I could move this to here. And then move this. Yeah, okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to use Lathkin. We're going to move this down to here. Hi, Lag. Good to see you. And move that to there. So that we can place this here. And then we're going to take this and put it here. And then that's going to leave us with 5 points extra, but we didn't lose anything. I'm worried now that we're full of restrictions, but I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay. We still have purple. We have purple options we're going to have to use, but now we're going to add 5. What's up, Lag? How are you? Good morning or good afternoon, depending on what time zone you're in. Red 5, red 2, yellow 1, green 2. Well, isn't that just a load of garbage? The yellow 1 we can definitely put in. This all we cannot. And we can't do anything about it. We have no way to manipulate the board or the dice. So we're going to add... We're adding 9. We're adding 9 this round, and we're taking another 3. So that's unfortunate. So that is 9. Plus another 3 because we know that we're going to have at least 1 spot open. So we're at 46. So yellow 3 yellow 1, and 2 green 6s. That's okay. The yellow 3 is going to go here. And then one of the green 6s... Excuse me, I need to place a green 6. Oh, I can't place a green 6. Oh, that stinks. This is going to be more painful than last game. That's unfortunate and a half. Holy moly. We need purples here so badly. So we're going to add 13. This is worse than last game. What the heck? Fail. Red 6, green 6, purple 5, purple 1. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me right now? Alright, so hold on. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. We have 2 ways to manipulate to get purples. So we're going to take the 5 that we can't use. Now, we can go ahead and use either Flux Remover or we can use Flux Brush. We are going to... we're going to use Flux... Well, no, we're going to use... we're going to use Flux Remover. We're going to pay the 5 because we can't use it. We're going to choose this red die and hope we get something good. And we have a blue. And it's already lit up as the 4. So we can put that there. We can put that there. And that's fine. Okay, so we have to hit okay to that. And then we put the 1 here and hit okay to that. Because I could have done this, but that wouldn't have done anything. So that's... I probably should have done that. So that's 6. So we're looking at 65. We're not getting 65, y'all. I already know this for a fact. And it's fine. Oh, 71, because I can't add. 71. So this was interesting. But the blues helped out a lot. So we didn't do nearly as bad as I thought we did because of all the blues. But we still did pretty bad. But you know what? That's perfectly fine. It's okay. We're good. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, all right. We're gonna dive right into the next one. That's right, Blue Wave. Always diving in. Always diving in. So this time we're looking for red and green. Which board should we play next? We have Via Lux, which is 4 difficulty. Luz Celestial, which is a 3 difficulty. Gravitas, which is a 5 difficulty. Or Water of Life, which is a 6 difficulty. I'm going to give you 1 minute this time because I'm not stepping away from the desk. And I'm going to say, pick your boards. In the meantime, I just want to let you know that I am working on and looking for someone to help me with more emotes. I have up to 5 follower emotes that I can bring in. So I've kind of poked my resident latte artists, as I call them, to see if they'd be willing to help design them. And I'm also going to look into redesigning some of my emotes so that they are a lot more uniform. So I'm working on that. I'm working on that. Looks like Luz Celestial right now is the hot board we're going to be playing, unless y'all get in there and start getting some stuff in here. Let's go now. Let's go now. Luz Celestial is what we're going to play. So there we go. Alright. We're making a return is Lathkin for yellow, moving exactly 2 dice, obeying all placement restrictions. Flux Remover also returns for purple. Draft a die, then swap it for a new die from the supply. Okay, great. For blue this time, we have Glazing Hammer, reroll all dice in the draft pool, only available on your second turn before drafting. An Eglome's Brush, move any one color in your window, or any one die in your window, ignoring color restrictions, but you must obey all placement and adjacency restrictions. Fair enough. Okay, so now we instead of dark shades or whatever it is, we have light shades. Sets of 1 and 2 anywhere, and we have a return of color diagonals. Light shades is a difficult one on solo mode because that means that you're putting 5s and 6s you're putting 5s and 6s up in the round track, and that's not ideal. So you want to try and get rid of those ASAP. And right now I'm looking at a red 6, a green 1, and 2 blue 6s. Well, we need red and we need green. So what I think I want to do is grown. Because I could put a red 6 here. I could put the red 6 here, but then I have nowhere really to go. And I can put it up here, but I could play the green 1, but that's going to put 12 points on the board. So I kind of have to suck it up and deal and get rid of the blue 6s right away. Because I don't see... It's too early. And just kind of go like this and start the diagonal that way. And then the next round, bring in the red and all that. So, alright, we're going to clear the board. We are at 7 to start. Okay, red 3, yellow 2, blue 2, purple 1. Well, if we're going to keep the diagonal going, we can place the blue 2 here. But we can start the red diagonal by placing the yellow, the red 3 right above it. I think that would be a good call. Because then we can try and aim for this trajectory here, while the blue pops up over here. If we get a purple, we can put a purple here and do this mini one, because we already have the 3 points here. Or I could just go ahead and go like this and take that 2 spot. But I think going up instead of down is going to open more of the board. We need more of the board open. So I think that's what we're going to have to do, and just go like this and then go from there, because we need to get to this other side of the board. We need to. But we're only going to add 3, so we're 2 rounds in, we're at 10. That's not too bad. What do we have? Green 5, blue 1, purple 4. Okay. Well, we can place the blue 5 here, and that's going to give us another in the diagonal, which is great. But that green 5 I want to put somewhere. Because I could put the 5 over here, but there's no point to it, because then I can't place that green 5 anyway. And I can't place the purple 4 here because of that. So I might want to take that green 5 and put it here, and then have this be another green, and then get that mini diagonal going. Hi, Brosephine, good morning! Hello, fam. Just saying hi before I go into a meeting. A meeting on a Sunday? Oof, I'm sorry. I hope it goes well. Good to see you. For those who don't know, Brosephine and I sit on the board for Draw for Charity. And Rex is one of our wonderful mods, along with a fellow Jerseyan. You're working a big event this weekend. Ah, that explains it. Well, good luck with it. My fingers are crossed for you. I hope it goes really, really well. I want to hear more about it. And we're going to play that. We're going to add 5. We're at 15. Even longer than Draw 4? Oh. Oof. Good luck with it. Totally. Oh, goodness. Alright, so we have a red 3, a green 1, a blue 5, and a blue 1. Well, let's see. How do we get to this other side of the board and keep our point values low? We go like this. We're going to hit that green 5 there. And that's going to open all of this up. This spot here is the only one we can't touch yet. And that's fine. And we can actually piggyback around. And we can either place the green 1 here. Or we can place the red 3 here. Which I might actually place the red 3 here. To keep that point value low. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Go this way. And that's going to add 2. So now we're at 17. We're doing much better than we were last game. We're at 17. But, yeah. Brosephine and I were on the board of Draw for Charity along with Pasta and McBoots, who started our group. Gamma Liz and Joe Hills. And we just did our 48-hour charity event last weekend, which was wildly successful. And we raised a butt ton of money. Over $12,000 for Child's Play, and we're already thinking about our big December event. Not as big as this one. Like, the 48-hour event's kind of our, like, big game, like, WrestleMania kind of thing, thinking in sports terms. But we have a 12-hour thing that we do in December, so we just, around December, so we have to just get the date and then go from there. Now, what are we looking at here? We have 3 red 4s and a blue 4. Interesting. Well, first off, that first red 4 is going to go here. Because it can. I think the second blue 4 is... I think the blue 4... Now, I can do one of 2 things. I can either re-roll this. I can use Glazing Hammer and re-roll this. Or I can use Egglemi's brush and move something and ignore the color. And I could move this... Well, actually, no. I would move this over to here. And just ignore the color and get... Actually, no. I wouldn't be able to do that because that's there. So I would have to... Can't do that either. Okay. Never mind. So let's do that. And I really wanted to do this with purple, but this wasn't going to happen. Because I could take this... and move this up at some point. But for now, I'm going to play this. I probably should move this up, but I need all of this exposed yet. So... And I can get... Now I can get to everywhere on the board. So that's not terrible. But what I might do if I get another blue is burn it. Use the brush to move this 5 up. Once I get something down here. Like, this is great. Alright, Brosephine, have good luck with the meeting. I hope it goes well. Okay. Here we go. A red 4, a yellow 6, a yellow 4, and a yellow 3. Okay, we can make this work. So, I think the yellow 6 is going to go here. I think that's fine. If we want, we could... I would burn it for Lathkin, but I don't think I need to. Because with Lathkin, I have to move 2 dice, and I don't know if I... Because I might actually take this and move it down now. So... You know what? Yeah, let's get that 6 in there, right? Let's get that 6 in there. Because we have to get that 6 out of the way somehow. We'll use Lathkin. And we'll burn the 3. Because we have tons of 4s here. We have tons of 3s and 4s as it is. We're going to move this blue... Actually, wait, no. Hold on. We're going to move this... We're going to use Lathkin. Pay the 3. Move this 5 up to here. Move this 2 down to here. And we're going to play this... 4 here. Actually, wait. We can use this red instead. Let's use the red. Because that's going to give us the diagonal this way. And that's fine. That's going to leave us with 4. And that 4 is going to go up into the round track. So that's now... we're at 21. We have 4 rounds to go and we're at 21. So I think we're going to be okay. The lack of 1s and 2s is not okay, but it's something. Not ideal, but it's something. So what do we have? We have a yellow 5, yellow 2, green 5, green 3. Well, that green 5 and that green 3 are not going to go anywhere over here. That's for sure, because it's a 5-3 combo. But we can go ahead and place the green 5 down here and get that out of the way. We can then go ahead and place the yellow 5 over here. That's going to help keep that opened up. We'll only have 2 restrictions left to work with, and we're going to have to figure it out from there. The fact that we do have reds and greens on the board is actually beneficial, but we do really have to look for 1s and 2s at this point. Let's get that 5 in there. We're going to add 5 to the round track. We're now at 26. So this is better than the last 2 games. That is for certain. Holy moly. Good grief, y'all. This is big. Very big. So let's see. What do we have? We have a yellow 1, a green 5, a green 1, and a purple 1. Okay. So the purple 1 can go here. No problem. No issue. Beautiful. We can put the green 1 here as well. That's going to add 6 to the round track, but I want to say that I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it because we're going to get those 2 restrictions that are remaining out of the way. Yep, exactly, Bluebeard. Exactly. Those restrictions are now done. We're now at 32. We have no definite restrictions, and we can use our tools if we need to. And we're looking at a yellow 6, a green 5, a purple 6, and a purple 3. Well, the purple 6 we can definitely put here. The purple 6 we can definitely put here. I am worried about these remaining things. Like the green 5 is completely useless. But the other 3 we can definitely use. The purple 3 we can. What I think I want to do is play the purple 3 here, because that's going to give us bonus points. Then I think I want to use Flux Remover and burn the 6, because you said purple 6 and grab the 3. Yeah, well, no, because, I mean, I could do this, right? I could, but that's going to put 11 points on the track. If I use Flux Remover, burn the 6, and then take out the 5, then this 6 here would be the only thing going up to the track. Or I could get rid of the 6 and have the 5 left over. So I think that's what I might want to do. But I can definitely use the purple 3 and get another 2 points for the diagonal. So let's, you know what? Hold on. We're gonna because I could put the 3 here also. So hold on. Let's backtrack. We're gonna use Flux Remover, burn the 6, get rid of the yellow 6. We now have a purple. We now have a purple that we can use. So if I make this purple, let's make it a 2, because we can. Then we can put the 2 here. Actually, no, we would put the 2 here, and then it's not letting me grab it, but I would take the 2 here, because that's the die I have to use, and then put the 3 here, and that would be fine. And then we just have the corners to worry about, and the corners are a lot more, they are a lot more flexible in terms of what we can place there. So let's do that. We'll place that 3 here. That's going to give us this for the diagonal. We do have 2 1-2 pairs. If we could get another 1 and 2, that would be ideal. But we're going to add 5. That's going to put us at 37. Now hold on to your butts. This ought to be good. a red 2, a yellow 5, a blue 4, and a blue 3. Okay. Okay. So the red 2, we can definitely put in that corner. That's not a bad thing. The yellow 5 is completely useless. The yellow 5 is useless. The blue 4 and the blue 3 we can put here. So what we can do first is we can use Eglamy's brush to get rid of the blue 4. We move the purple 3 down. Actually, no, that's not gonna work. Hold on. Yes, that's what we'll do. We'll burn this. We'll move this because this doesn't matter. This, and we put this here. We put that there. Right? So that helps. And then we can use the red 2. Granted, I was hoping for a green, but that's fine. That's another red. We're going to add 5. And right now, our total, if I added correctly, is 42. I think we did much better this time. Okay, so I'm obviously miscounted, so it says 50. That's fine. Okay, 21 with the color diagonal. Ah, we came just short. That's unfortunate. Just short, but that's okay. We did really well. That was tough. That was very, very tough. I can't complain about it. Not one bit. I cannot complain one bit. That was fine. That was totally fine. So I've got about another hour to go. Because I'm gonna stop around 2. I normally do. So let's dive right into another game. Let's dive right in. I am going to suggest, and I'm actually going to make this poll that I'm setting up for everyone. I'm going to make it a 2-minute poll. And I'm doing that so I can stand up and walk around. And I would like all of you, if possible, to do the same. After you vote, of course. So which board should we play next? We're looking for blue and green. Blue and green. So we have Sun's Glory. That is a level 6 difficulty. Chromatic Splendor. That is a level 4 difficulty. Batillo, which is a level 5 difficulty. And Bell's Guard, trying once again to be played. Very popular board that pops up all the time. For 3. So start the poll. Get your votes in. I'm going to be paying attention. I'm going to actually stand up and stretch and kind of like walk in place for a little bit because I haven't really moved much and I need to fix that. And I suggest you do the same. But you can still hear me. I'm just stretching out. And I'm going to, like do some like cheap squats while Bell's Guard takes the lead. Bell's Guard really wants some attention, and I can see why, because there's some blue and some green speckled on that board. 6 of you voting for Bell's Guard so far. So get those votes in. 86% of the vote for Bell's Guard. Chromatic Splendor. Somebody appreciates Chromatic Splendor with its mix of different colors. It has one of every color on that board. But Bell's Guard is running away with this. If you're a fan of those other boards, get your votes in. You can use bits, you can use coffee beans, you can do whatever. It's 1 bit for the votes, and it's 200 coffee beans per vote. And with 90% of the vote, it looks like Bell's Guard at the halfway mark is running away with this. Chromatic Splendor has 1 fan, and that's about it. Is it Cub fan, though? I don't know. I don't think so. But still. Bell's Guard with 92% of the vote at this point. It's a runaway. 93. Will any of these other boards catch up to Bell's Guard? I sincerely doubt it. We're about 3/4 of the way through this poll as I continue to stand up and stretch. And with 94% of the vote now, Chromatic Splendor still having that one admirer, but it's a runaway. Bellsguard. Oh no, wait, somebody else is... There's a pity vote in there. 89% of the vote for Bellsguard, with just about maybe 15 seconds left. Bellsguard running away with it, 90% of the vote. 90% of the vote. Bellsguard is going to take it. Bellsguard takes it. Lady Amelia contributing 2,200 coffee beans. Good job, everybody. Bellsguard it is. Let's go. And I hope you all got your stretches in. I know I did. Which is why I'm kind of out of breath. Oh my gosh. Okay. So what are we doing? We are using running pliers. So immediately after your first turn, draft a die. Skip your next turn this round. We know that that is a great way to burn red. Flux remover, we used that last game. It came in handy. Draft a die, then swap it for a new die from the supply. Choose a value. Place the new die, obeying all placement restrictions. Or return it to the draft pool. Glazing hammer for blue. Reroll all the dice in the draft pool. This may only be used on your second turn before drafting. Last but not least, for yellow, Lathkin. Move exactly 2 dice, obeying all placement restrictions. So, alright everybody. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to go. Let's do this. Alright, so what are we looking at? We have row color variety, rows with no repeated colors, and color variety, sets of one of each color anywhere. So with row variety, we know that we are going to have 24 points if we do this properly. But with color variety, we're only going to get, if we do this right, which we should with row color variety, we're going to get 16 points because it's 4 rows of 5. So this is going to be a very low scoring game if we do it right. We should be able to make up for it with the blue and the green. And starting off right away, we have a red 5, a green 1, a blue 5, and a blue 3. Well, we are looking for blue and we are looking for green. That blue 3 is not going to help us any. Because, at least here, because this cannot be. So, what I think might have to happen, because the rows have to be different colors. Alright, where do we start? Hey Alvin, afternoon. We're already in a conundrum. I could burn that red 5. But I don't want to I don't want to do anything the first round, you know? So, I think what I want to do is play the red 5 here, and then the blue 5 here, and then work my way up. I think that's what's going to have to happen. Because red is going to be called for this row now. So this has to be green. Red can't go here. So red is going to have to be here, here, here. Thanks, Lady Amelia. I'm going to need it. Oh boy. Alright. So, let's do that. We'll make this blue. So, blue can be here, here. Blue is basically 1 or whatever this is. So this could be another 5, because it can't be 6. Because it can't be 6. So, I'm already feeling the pickle, y'all. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Alright, so there we go. We're gonna start a new thing on the calculator. We're gonna add 4, so it's still a good start. I mean, we can get away with playing all the high point stuff right away. We can. We just have to figure out how. red 5, red 3, green 5, blue 1. Okay, we have to try to get around this. So I think playing the red 3 here is going to be okay. And then we can play either the red 5 here and just have this or this be red. Or we could play the green 5 here, although I could play the green 5, no, can't, because the rows have to be different colors, so that's not going to work. So I think what I want to do is yeah, because we need green. So I'm just going to burn the red 5. I'm going to play the green 5 because we need greens. And we need to go up this way. Because I could also play this, but I want to get to this other side of the board. So we'll do that, and we'll add 1. So that's going to put us at 5. Now, am I going to regret that later? Probably. We'll see. Okay, so we have a red 1, a yellow 6, a yellow 1, and a purple 3. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so how do we make this work? Well, first things first, I know that this now has to be red. So this has to be purple. This right here has to be purple. So already I've put myself in kind of a pickle. That's okay. It's going to be okay. What I'm going to do is play the yellow 6 here. Because I can. So this has to be red or this has to be red. But then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play the yellow 1 here to get rid of that 1 restriction. So now this or this can be purple. This or this can be purple. So I can backtrack. I also have a way with Lathkin to move that 3 out of the way. I just didn't want to burn the 1 to do it. I didn't think that was necessary. So I'm going to go ahead and add the 4, and if Lathkin comes back, it comes back. We're already, if my math is correct, we're on round 4, and our total is 9. That yellow 6 will block your bottom row. How will it block the bottom row? Because I already have a yellow here. Okay, okay. Yeah, I do see what you mean though. So this or this have to be purple, so we're not gonna interfere with that. But again, we're in a little bit of a pickle. We're in a little bit of a pickle jar, but we're not at the same time, which is fine. We're gonna take that green 3, we're gonna put that there. Yeah, a purple 4 or a purple whatever would be fine. This would make this. Oh, this has to be purple. Good point, Blue Wave. Good point. This has to be purple. So this is going to be blue. So we'll put the green 3 here, right? And we're going to go ahead and put the purple 3 here because, well, actually, no, we are not. We're going to put the blue 3 there. Almost made a boo-boo there. That would have been bad. We're going to put the blue 3 there because we know that this has to be a purple 4. We know that this has to be a purple 4. And that's fine. But that's going to give us 8 points and 8 points. So we're equal blue and green wise. So there's that. Alright, so what do we have now? We have a red 1, yellow 2, blue 3, purple 5. Well, we got the purple. It's just not the purple we want. It's not the purple we want. Okay. 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 Alright. So what do we do? What do we do? Automatically, my brain says, take that blue 3 and put it up there, because this can't be a 3 anyway. And because it can't be a blue 3 here anyway. So that blue 3 is going to go there. That's a given. So now we have Flux Remover and we have Lathkin we could use if we wanted to. I'm trying to think here. We know that this has to be red. And yellow's already accounted for here. So I think what I want to do is play red, because we know that this is going to be purple. We know that this is a purple 6, and we know that this is a purple 4. We're in a little bit of a pickle here. And I'm just going to say, that's done. We'll add 7. That's going to put us at 16. And I apparently need a health and safety break. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this up here for you. And I will be back in just a minute. So sit tight. I'm going to put my be right back sign up, everybody. I'm sorry. I need to take health and safety. So stretch, get yourself another a glass of water or something. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, y'all. Sometimes you just gotta take care of some things. Where were we now? Okay. We're on round 6. We are currently at 16 points that we have to beat, and we are looking pretty good for that. We have a yellow 5, a green 2, a green 1, and a purple 5. Okay, that works. We can take the yellow 5 and put it up here. And that's just going to leave us with the purple 6 that we'll have to contend with later. Now, we know that this has to be red, this has to be purple, and that purple 5 isn't doing us any favors. Now, I could go ahead and move this over that way. I could use Laythkin for that, and then make this a red 4, but I don't think that's going to do anything beneficial, to be perfectly honest. So let's do that. And we could use the purple 5 here, which isn't a bad idea, because this has to be blue anyway, so then this would be yellow, and there's already a yellow here, and then this would be green, and there's already a green here. So the purple 5 being placed there is actually not a bad idea. So let's add 3. That's going to make it 19. We're at round 7 and we're at 19. We have a red 6, which actually is easy enough, I guess. We can move this and make that the 6. Actually, no, if we move this, we'd have to move that, and that's not ideal. Because we can move that down to here. We can move this to here and move this over 1. Actually, no, we can't move this over 1. We would have to move this to here. And then this, yeah, that's not going to work. No. So we have a red 6, 2 red 5s, and a red 3. That's too much red. That's too much red. We need 1 red to accomplish our mission. We need 1 red. And that red is going to be this. Might as well make it the 5. Might as well. Now, what do we do with the rest? Because we need that blue right there. So, what do we do? Because we can't put red anywhere else. I think we're going to have to make this that. And we can put the 3 here. And then... yeah, this is ugly. This is ugly, y'all. I don't know what to do. Because if I put that there, that's going to mean a whole mess of stuff's going to have to move. I'm going to have to put this here. And then this 5 is going to have to move down to here. So that I can... yeah, that 5 is going to have to move. Then that's going to have... yeah, this is messy. This is very messy. We're going to add 10. That's going to mean 29. Okay, we're at 29. Red 2, blue 2, purple 4, which I'm going to put right away. Purple 4. And a purple 3. I need this 5 to move so that I can... I need this 5 to move... ugh. That red 3 is crushing my soul right now. So this row is going to get borked. I can tell you that right now. This row is getting borked. Because I can't... I want to put the blue 2 there, but I can't. So I'm gonna put the purple 3 here, and I'm gonna put the... oh wait, I can't put the blue 2 because I just used the purple 3. That was dumb. That was very dumb of me. I wasn't paying attention. All right, so there's a blue 4, a blue 2, a green 5, and a red 4. The lack of 6s is bothersome. Like, I can move this over 1, which I can't. I could move this to here, and that... I can move that to there, move this to there. For the... no, I can't. I don't have a yellow. I can't move it. But I can put the green 5 here. I can put the green 5 here. I need to figure out how to manipulate this, but there's no 2s. There are no 2s. I'm gonna do this. This row is borked anyway. I'm gonna do this. Because I could do this as well, but there's a chance I might not get a yellow, so I'm gonna do that. And I'm just gonna hope. I'm gonna add 8. We started out great. We're still at 37, which isn't too bad. And we have nothing but 4s. So that's unfortunate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to burn one of those 4s. I'm going to destroy the red because it's useless. And if we get a purple, it's a 6. We got a green. We're going to make it a 2. That's going to solve this problem, right? That's going to solve this problem. And we're going to do that. And then we're going to use Glazing Hammer, burn the 4, re-roll this, and hope we get a 6, which we didn't. So that's going to add 4. And then that's going to also add another 3 because of the open space. So we're looking at 44 if my math is right. 49. Okay, so my math is off. I must have skipped around. We got 2 rows out of it, which isn't bad. And we still managed 3 color variety. Okay, yeah, so we didn't win this one either. Good grief. Good grief, man. Sheesh. Solo mode is hard. Solo mode is hard, y'all. Solo mode is hard. Rex, are you still here? Are you still here in chat? Thank you, Blue Wave. I appreciate it. It unraveled worse than the Weezer song. Okay, do you want to play? Okay. I am going to... I'm going to switch screens for a second so that I can set up a multiplayer game with Rex, because Rex wants to play. So let's see, we're going to play online. Now I have the Be Right Back sign up so that I can create the game, get the so I can get the game going. Alright, so there we go. So I'm gonna now turn off the Be Right Back sign while I wait for Rex. And I just asked him if he'd like to hop in a call. Because that would be fun. That'll be fun. Okay, that's fine. Ring ring. Ring ring. Ring ring. Ring ring. Hello?
Well, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Just give me 1 second. I'm setting up my password.
That's totally fine.
Get the count going.
Wahoo! This will be fun. But I'm glad you asked. Solo mode is destroying my whole being today, which is fine. I mean, I'm only on my second cup of coffee.
Yeah, I had my 1 cup of full strength,
Mmm.
and
Nice.
it doesn't like my password. Okay, give me 1 moment here.
Take your time. This is exciting, y'all. We don't really get to play with other people very often, so. And this is going to be good practice for you when, when Joe the Sagrada Destroyer comes in and wrecks our faces.
Yes.
I can't believe what he said to me with the whole, I thought you needed more practice. I was like, really? But he's right, though. He the last time I played against him, we came close, but yeah, he wrecked me. It was hilarious.
Okay, and just going to put my password in for the game.
Okay. Don't mind us, y'all. We're just letting Rex get set up here, and I'm gonna actually take a bite of my breakfast, because all I've had so far today is coffee and chocolate milk, and that is not a way to live.
No, I had my oatmeal. As an old man, having that high fiber and protein oatmeal, got to keep everything moving.
Yes.
And my coffee. So, and this also keeps me from going out in the heat and mowing the lawn. So,
Yeah, it is unbearable outside. I have the air conditioner on. I'm sweating.
Yeah, we've got it on here, and I keep it on just enough to keep it tolerable. But it's I can tell it's ugly out there. Okay, so which pattern would you like to play? Do you want to throw up a poll, and we'll just choose what give the people what they want, as it were?
I'm already ahead of you.
Oh, who's better than you? Nobody.
Nah. Depends on who you ask. I'm gonna set it up for a 1-minute poll. You can play whichever board you like. I always ask my crowd which board they want me to play, because we play it together.
Well, to quote War, we want to give the people what they want. So.
See, I knew there was one of the many reasons why I like you so much, Rex. You quoted Guar. Have you ever seen or heard their rendition of "Carry On My Wayward Son"?
Yes.
It's amazing.
Yes, it is fantastic. So.
Oh, there's a time limit.
Okay,
oh snap! There's a time limit. I did not know that.
You know what? Given that I like Castlevania, I'm going to choose Symphony of Light.
Ah, Symphony of Light is not one of my options. I have Ripples of Light, Bellsguard, Kaleidoscopic Dream, and Sun's Glory. And this timer is not going to run out before this poll does. But get your votes in, because we are currently at 50-50, y'all. Bellsguard and Kaleidoscopic Dream. I'm going to choose Kaleidoscopic Dream. There we go. All right,
and
so...
to just continue the music reference, Kaleidoscopic Dream Theater. Not that I know any of their music, but it goes right in there.
Dream Theater is one of my favorite bands. I've seen them in concert at least 3 times.
I have a friend I was very close with in high school who is an enormous Dream Theater fan. So
I saw them in New York. At this, I forget where it is now. It's been so long. I hated it because everybody was crammed in there like sardines. The concert was great though, and I saw them perform with Queensryche at PNC Bank Arts Center. And I took my dad, and my dad was cracking up because I was singing along, and he had no idea. Like he was into that music, but he had no idea. He's just like, "This is my daughter, everybody." So the tools we're going to use are Grosing Pliers, where we can draft a die, then increase or decrease its value by 1, but 1 cannot be 6, and 6 cannot be 1. We have Flux Brush, so we're going to draft a die, then re-roll it. If it cannot be placed, return it to the draft pool. And then Glazing Hammer, re-roll all the dice in the draft pool. This may only be used on your second turn before drafting. Ooh, okay. Our public objectives are Deep Shades, sets of 5 and 6 anywhere. Color Variety, sets of 1 of each color anywhere. And column color variety, columns with no repeated colors. That's going to be tough. Okay, y'all, here we go. Now, have you recovered from the weekend yet?
Yes. Yes, I have. It was honestly quite a thrill to be a part of that. So,
I'm not quite there yet, but I'm almost there. Okay, I'm going to play that purple 6, and then I'm going to play the green 5, leaving you with a green 3 and a green 1.
you monster.
I try.
Actually,
But you can
know
still
what?
do something, though.
Oh yeah, that green 3, I was hoping it would stick around.
Well, there you go. You got what you wanted. Let's see. Red 2, yellow 3, green 2, blue 6, purple 3. Okay. Let's see. I think I can do this. No, I'm not going to do that. I am going to do this instead. I took the red.
Yeah, I could have really used that red too, but that's okay.
You have options. There you go.
Yep. And for those of you watching at home, this is the 4th time I've played this game, so be gentle.
Nah. You're doing great. I think that I am going to play this 3 over here. And I'm going to get my first column, which is not normally how I play, but that's fine.
Yeah, and you've nicely mixed your colors on that column.
Mm-hmm. So far, so good. So for those of you just tuning in, I'm with Rex, who is one of the moderators for Draw for Charity and a good friend of mine, fellow Jerseyan.
Yes. I refer to myself as utility infielder. So,
Yes. And a darn good one at that.
Can someone jump in and help with this? Okay, I'll try.
And you succeed. Let's see. This is not what I was hoping for, but not terrible at all. I have to kind of take myself out a little bit of the solo mode, because my brain is in solo mode.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I want to do that. And then I'm gonna do that, because I gotta try something. So good luck with that. Although I did give you options, so.
Yes.
Yellow 6, yellow 1, green 5, blue 6, blue 4. Okay. I took the blue 6. Not like you could really use it. Ooh.
Yeah, the most unexpected bit of fun was me doing Rocket League commentary on
Mm.
Pasta and Rid's game. Just jumping in and queuing up announcer voice in ridiculous statements. So,
I loved it. I thought it was great.
and it
Okay.
turns out there is actual Rocket League commentators on Twitch. So I've since started watching a bit of that.
Oh, that
So
doesn't surprise me.
yeah. So if I am called on to do that again, I'll have a better handle on the lingo.
I think that's kind of neat. Yeah, I like Pasta constantly bless him. Um he really tried to help me feel better, because one of the things that I deal with my anxiety, which was kind of high for various reasons, not because of the event. I knew we would be fine. Also, everybody, that's why I have anxiety as one of my markers for my streams, because it's something that I live with and I'm not afraid to talk about it. But Pasta was actually just amazing in trying to make sure that I felt like, because there were moments where I felt like I wasn't doing enough, especially over the weekend, because I was basically not, when I wasn't sleeping, I was out for about 5 hours or whatever it was, for when I had my family over, which was, I was expecting my brother-in-law because we had the air conditioner fixed, but I wasn't expecting, my brother and his family they were only coming to pick something up. And my brother just is amazing. He saw how much trouble Manatee and my brother-in-law were having with the air conditioner, and he immediately jumped in to help. And so, like, the three of them, while the four of us, well, the four of us, my sister-in-law and the kids and I, were kind of watching the chaos ensue. My brother was trying to help them because he's I think the term of what he does is electrician's apprentice or something like that. Like, he's studying to be an electrician. And so he knows, like, the basics and everything. He works on construction sites. So he kind of knows this kind of stuff. And so he's trying to help them out and, like, fixing the window and all this other stuff. And just, it was a sight. It was a delightful sight to see. Hi, Trans Fox Girl. Thank you for the Prime sub. Hello, how are you? Haven't seen you in a hot minute. You doing alright? Welcome to Sagrada. I'm with my friend Rex, and we're playing right now. And I realize, looking at your board, you're gonna have an open spot at the end of the game.
Yeah, probably.
No, you're fine. Long as you're doing okay, that's all that matters. I'm just glad to see you. Alright, what'd you leave me? You left me with... Oh, good, you left me with the thing I wanted. I'm gonna take it. Boom. Done. Boop. Yeah, as long as you're okay. I'm glad to see you. Alright, let's look at this mess. Red 3, red 2, yellow 2, green 6, purple 4. Interesting. Okay. I think I can do something with that. Okay, so I need to finish my second column here. So we're going to do that. And let's do that, because that's going to be immensely helpful. But yeah, Pasta was amazing at helping me feel better and, like, validating my participation and stuff. Thank you. I realize I forgot water, but that's okay. Manatee has his noise-canceling headphones on, so even if I asked him, he wouldn't be able to hear me. It's fine. What do I want to do here? I want to do...
You need to keep a ping pong ball on your desk so you can throw it at him.
No,
to get his attention.
Yeah, it's okay. It's totally fine. Let's see. Let's close that out. Well, no, I usually just send him, like, there was one point on Friday, I realized I had forgotten a water bottle, and I had gone through the stuff that I brought on my desk. And so I sent him a Facebook message real quick, and he came in and brought me a water bottle. Yeah, like him, Pasta, and Joe, like, and all of you, like, are so supportive of what I'm doing. Like, he's just sitting chilling watching NCIS reruns, like, because sometimes he'll randomly pick stuff to watch while I'm streaming, so that while he waits for me. Mm-hmm. And he started NCIS, so we were watching a couple of episodes together, and he's already on season 4 because he was off this past week, so he just kind of breezed through it, and so I'd occasionally catch an episode or two, and it was one of those things where it's like, okay, that's fine. Thank you for the posture check. Everybody check your posture, crack your backs, do the thing. Oh, there we go. Very good. Oof. That works. Let's see. I'm gonna do... let's see. I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna do that. I think that's fine.
That has me stuck.
Yep, sorry about that.
No, that's the nature of the game.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to our World Builders event later this year. We're going to start planning it soon. It's not as long, so it's only going to be, I think we usually do 12 hours for it. So that's not going to be too bad.
Yeah, that'll be a fun stream.
I think so too. Ooh. Well, okay, I can do that. So I'll do that first. That's fine. Yeah, and let's see. So another event that I'm doing that I might invite people to participate in is I do a charity event now every year for the American Heart Association on August 16th, because that's my parents' wedding anniversary. And I do that to honor them because they both had heart issues. We're actually going for our physicals on Tuesday, Manatee and I, because I said to him that, you know, with everything that happened with, with my parents and everything, and there's a lot of my family history I don't know, but I know that heart issues run deep in my family. I said, I really want to make sure we're taking better care of ourselves, and it's actually now easier. You could manipulate that yellow. Thank you for the 500 bits, friend. Thank you very much. Yeah, so August 16th, right? I'm doing this event. I don't know what I'm going to be doing for it yet. I mentioned it to Joe because we were doing our planning. We were doing our quarterly planning session last week. And he said, what's there in August? I said, well, I'm planning on doing a charity stream for my parents, like I do every year. Z. I keep forgetting how to abbreviate that. Z. Got it. Oh, I shouldn't have put that blue there. That screws up that column. Rip. You know what? That's okay. That's okay. That's fine. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that and call it done. That's fine. But thank you, Z. Xenia can be a bit confusing to work with. Thank you for the follow and the artwork, but let's keep that to a minimum, please. It makes the chat a little harder to read for me. I don't even want to know how long it took you to do that.
Doubled me.
But that's okay. You said you only played this 4 times.
Yeah, no, it's fine, but it's just oof. That's going to be a big oof for me.
Well, I mean, practice makes perfect. So, I'm going to set up another game.
Okay.
Create game. 2 players. Optional password. I'm gonna hide the screen. I probably should get same password as last time.
Got it.
It's gonna be the password every time. Let's just put it that way.
Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna set up the poll now because I know that there's a time limit. Okay, so which boards do we have? We have Shadow Thief. That's not one I see very often. That is a 5-point board. Then there's Symphony of Light, which is a 6-point board. Luz Celestial, that is a 3-point board. And then Via Lux, which is a 4-point board. Okay, 1-minute poll. Here we go. Transfer's asking me to stretch, so while that poll is going, everybody, get your votes in now. Get them in now. Shadow Thief, Symphony of Light, Luz Celestial, or Via Lux. Tell me which poll, which board we're going to use. Come on in. Thank you for the stretch, Z. Appreciate it. Come on in. Come on in. Shadow Thief, Symphony of Light, Luz Celestial, all tied. Shadow Thief popping it up ahead. Shadow Thief, 57% of the vote. Symphony of Light catching up at 33. Luz Celestial at 15. Oof. Shadow Thief is running away with it. Shadow Thief is running away with this. 76% of the vote. I have a feeling there are some coffee beans / bits being used here. That's what they're there for. Get them in. Get them in. Get them in. Shadow Thief holding steady at 68% of the vote. Symphony of Life. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The timer is on me. The timer is on me. Oh no. Oh no. 54% of the vote. Symphony of Light is catching up. Shadow Thief. Shadow Thief coming in clutch with 48% of the vote. Z, thank you for the 20 bits. Rex, thank you for the 1600 channel points. That's what they're there for. For this game, we are using Grossing Pliers, where we draft a die, then increase or decrease its value by 1. 1 may not change to 6 or 6 to 1. Flux Remover, draft a die, then swap it for a new die from the supply, choose a value, and place the new die, obeying all placement restrictions, or return it to the draft pool. And then Cork-Backed Straight Edge, which is a great early game tool. Draft a die, then place it in a spot that is not adjacent to another die. You must obey all placement restrictions. Thank you for the 80 bits, Z. Alright, what are we looking for? What are we looking for? Our public objectives. Color variety, sets of 1 of each color anywhere. Light shades, sets of 1 and 2 anywhere. And medium shades, sets of 3 and 4 anywhere. Good stuff. Oh, that reminds me too, speaking of charity events and stuff, I did a Feeding America month-long charity stream thing back in April. And I know it's getting into August, but I take forever to do anything. I have a 4-hour Jackbox stream, and trying to find the 4 hours to do it has been rough. I also have a 12-hour stream that I am planning with Tommy Boy, because he also reached his goals, and we decided that we were going to play and do stuff together. So that's what we are working on. Let's see. 2 red 5s, a blue 2, and a purple 5. Let's put that purple 5 there. And then let's cry a little bit because I don't like where any of this is, but let's do that. Get that in there and call it done. So yeah, the 4-hour Jackbox stream, I was talking to Manatee about it because that's ultimately 4 hours that I'm taking away from him. And that might be on a Friday instead of Among Us, or it might be on a Saturday when I don't have stuff going on. I have to look, but it's going to be in the coming weeks. And then the 12-hour stream with Tommy is going to be a Saturday or a Sunday, but we're having trouble finding a time because I'm super busy on the weekends. So it's like, what do we do? Speaking of what do we do? What do we do with this mess? Red 5, yellow 4, green 4, blue 1, purple 1. I'm going to use Corked Back Straight Edge and put that red 5 in the top corner, I think. Yeah, I think that'll do. Yeah. I don't like using tools this early, but I think it's beneficial. But yeah. Alright. Now I'm just waiting for your turn.
Yep. I was fighting the interface for a second. So.
Okay, let's see. You left me with the yellow 4 and the blue 1, which is fine. I will take the blue 1. Actually, no, I will not. I will take the yellow 4. Because the yellow 4 helps with... Well, actually, no, because it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 1s don't come very often, so I'm going to grab that. I think we might be able to get one more game in after this, since I started late. Maybe.
This will probably be my last, because I do have to get out and mow the lawn before it gets much hotter.
That is fair enough. And by the time we're done here, it'll be 2:30, I think, and that's going to be... Hey, Sir Schaefer. Welcome on in. Everybody's got the shaky emotes now. Y'all have me cracking up over here. Yellow 2, green 5, green 4, green 3. That's a lot of green. Good grief. Let's put the green 5 here. And... yeah, let's put the green 5 there, and then let's put the green 4 here. That should spread us out a little bit. Okay. Red 6, red 2, yellow 1, 2 blue 3s. Well, I'm going to grab that red 6 for the corner then. Because I can. Y'all have me cracking up so hard. Oh, before I forget, if you missed the stream, or if you missed any of my streams, I do have a replay channel that has everything after October 2020 on it. That's the link right there. Please feel free to hit subscribe to it so that, because if I get, I think 100 people subscribe to it, then I can give it a really cool URL as opposed to this jumbled mess. And of course, if you're not already following me here, please feel free to do so you know when I go live. And I'm also on Twitter and YouTube at NJ Coffee Junkie as well. And I'm going to take that blue 3 because I want to get into that corner as I patiently wait for purple. I don't know why there isn't purple, but it happens. Let's see. Okay.
Up there.
Okay. I would have done the same. Let's see. I have a lot of 2s. So I'm going to place this one here, because I can. And then I think I'm going to place this 3 here, because I can't use the purple 2 anyway. So I'm going to do that. All right, so what will round 6 give us? It will give us things.
Garbage.
Green 5, green 2, purple 5, purple 4, purple 3. Okay, so now all the purples decide to show up to the party. Good to know.
Yeah, and no 6s, which I desperately need.
Yeah, seriously. I have a 6 on my board as well. Well, I'm going to grab that purple 5 because I can.
Monstrous. And no yellows either. I mean,
yeah, this is a garbage round, y'all. It's a garbage round. Garbage round. I'm not digging it. I'm not digging it.
actually, no, that doesn't. Pull that out. Oh well.
Okay, so the 4 and the 3. I'm going to snag the 4, and that's going to finish off my purple restrictions, but I'm still worried about the yellow and the red in the bottom corner. I'm not liking what I see at all. Oh, hey, look at that.
Yeah, but I can't use that yellow 6 for my 6. I can use the red 4, but I do need a yellow in the top.
Why can't you use the yellow 6? You have 2 6s.
True. Well, I mean, I can't use the yellow 6 up here. I can use it here, but I want to keep that yellow for that. I can't use it there. I think I'm going to take that red 4.
Interesting. Well, I am going to be nice because I need the red filled in. So I'm just going to fill in the red and leave the yellows for you.
Thank you.
Because you can use either one.
Yeah.
Oof. Well, that's difficult. Well, I'm just going to take that and run. I see two options for you.
Actually, yeah, hang on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you get to closer to the end game, and when you get closer to the end game, and yeah, when you get closer to the end game, it gets a little rougher. I'm gonna put that there, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. These next 2 rounds are gonna be crucial, I think.
Well, I have no illusions I'm about to get crushed. Because I can't put a 6 here now because I put the blue 6 there. Do need a yellow here, though.
I'm very nervous about this now. I am very, 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 very nervous.
Oh, I kind of have to put the 2 here because it's my only move.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't place anything in that 6 unless I do some... Like, I can't put a 6 there, so that's going to be empty.
Yeah, you have no way to manipulate it.
Yeah, I only have 1 move available.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you'd think that purple was my secret color, and it wasn't.
Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to my secret color, which was red. So...
Yeah, it's the secret color that gets you.
Well, not as bad of a loss, but, you know, I'm getting better.
I think you did really well.
Thank you. You're very kind. And there were a couple moves you could have made that would have really just aced me, and you didn't, so thank you for that.
You're welcome. Looks like I have another follow I need to recognize that for some reason did not come up in chat. Apollo_dot. Thank you for the follow.
Awesome. That's very kind of you, Apollo. And with that, I am going to go brave the heat, such as it is, and deal with my lawn. Thank you for having me, NJ. This was a lot of fun.
It looks very hot out there, so please be careful and make sure you hydrate.
Oh, I've been drinking water this whole time, and I fill my my glass with ice water before I go out, so when I come in, I've got a nice cool drink waiting for me.
Yeah, I just refilled our Brita pitcher, and I'm gonna probably chug it. And because we have bottled water too, but it's not in the fridge yet, so I have to go put it in the fridge. But I'm going to do that after stream. Looks like I have enough time though for one more game before we call it. But Rex, thank you.
Of course.
Thank you, friend. I appreciate you.
All right. Have a wonderful day and rest of your week.
You too. Take it easy.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, let's get into one more game, everybody. Let's do it. One more solo game to call this stream because I started late, so I'm going to end late. I'm going to end around 2:30 my time. I think that's fair. And after that, we're going to look for someone to raid. There are a few streamers that I want to raid, but I don't know which one. So we will figure that out. We will figure that out in the chat. Actually, I think I know who we're going to raid. But you're welcome, Rex. Thank you. All right, so here we go. I'm going to set up a poll. We are looking for red and green again. Which board should we play? Let's see. We have Virtus, which is a level 5 difficulty. That has a lot of green in it. That has some potential. Kaleidoscopic Dream. If I could spell it right, that would be great. And that is for level 4. Luz Celestial. That is level 3 difficulty. And Lux Mundi, which is a level 6 difficulty. So get your votes in. 1 minute poll. You can use your bits. You can use your coffee beans. That's what they're there for. Tell me which board we should play next. Virtus, Kaleidoscopic Dream, Luz Celestial, or Lux Mundi. Get your votes in. Luz Celestial coming right out of the gate with 100% of the vote. Get them in there, everybody. You've got less than a minute. Get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there. It's going to be great. Tell me which board we should play next. Luz Celestial is running away with this. Are you going to let Luz Celestial run away with this? I didn't think so. Virtus coming out of the gate, quickly tying with Luz Celestial, but somebody really wants Luz Celestial. They are pitching in 67% of the vote for Luz Celestial. Virtus with 33% of the vote, with about 10 seconds left. If you want Virtus, you have to make it happen. Luz Celestial with 75% of the vote, and there we go. Lady Amelia, thank you for using your channel points. We're going with Luz Celestial. Very good. Okay, so what tools are we using? For purple, Grozing Pliers. Draft a die, then increase or decrease its value by 1. 1 cannot be 6, 6 cannot be 1. Flux Remover. Draft a die. Swap it for a new die from the supply. We've been seeing this a lot this stream. Choose a value, place the new die, obeying all placement restrictions, or return it to the draft pool. Running Pliers for red. After your first turn, immediately draft a die. Skip your next turn this round. Last but not least, Copperfoil Burnisher. Move any one die in your window, ignoring value restrictions on your window pattern. You must obey all other placement and adjacency restrictions. Our public objectives are very low, so we are going to have to be very careful about the round track. Very careful. Light shades and medium shades, so we will be trying for sets of 1 and 2 anywhere, and sets of 3 and 4. This is going to be tough, y'all. This is going to be very, very tough. We're going to really have to milk those private restrictions. And we're starting off with a red 4, a blue 2, a purple 4, and a purple 1. Immediately, I want to put that red 4 here. That's my first thought. Because what else can we do? There's not much, unfortunately, that we can do. So it's a little bit rough. We can put the blue 4 here, or we can start down here with the blue. We can hold on. No. Hold on. We want to get rid of these 4s. We want to get rid of these 4s, and we're not going to be able to. We're not going to be able to. I realize that unless we put the purple 4 here and then the red 4 here. We're going to have to start that way and make like a 4 train up this way. Because, again, we need to keep these point values low. And we're going to add 3 to the round track. This is going to be tough. This is a tough one. I gotta say. It's going to be tough. Yellow 5, purple 4, purple 2. That's a lot of purple. Good grief. Well, again, we want to get rid of the high point stuff. We're going to dump that yellow 5 right in that yellow spot. But we want the 4s, and we want the 4s, and we want whatever we can get rid of. That's going to be high point. So that's going to go there. And let's throw a 5 over here in between the 4. That's going to get us up to this area. We'll trash the 6. We're going to be at 9. But we really need red and green. Where is red and green? There's red. There's red making an appearance. Thank you, red. Thank you, red, for showing up. Red 6. Boom. Done. Dusted. All right. So now we have the green 5, the yellow 5, and the green 1. Well, we want 5s. We want to get rid of these high point things. And we need green. So I'm going to take that green 5 and I'm going to put it over here. Because I can't put it here. I could put a yellow 5 here if I wanted to. But I really want green. I want to get greens and reds on the board. The 3s and the 4s and the 1s and the 2s we're absolutely going to need. But we have to keep the point values as low as possible. We're now at round 4 and we're at 15. Alright. Red 1, blue 5, 2 purple 2s. Okay. We really need to focus on clearing these restrictions rather. We really need to focus on that. We need to focus on that. So let's do that by throwing in the blue 5 here. Because this can't be a 5 anyway. So this might as well be a 5 and just surround it by 5s this way. That seems like the logical thing to do. Now we still have a red 1 and we have 2 purple 2s. And we want to minimize the points on the board. So I'm going to take this purple 2 and knock out this restriction over here and call that done. We're going to add 3 points. That's going to be 18. And right now we really need 3s, which we now have in abundance, which is good. We have some things to work with. So what we're going to do is we're going to knock out our first 2-point pair over here with this yellow 3 in this space. Very good. But then we're also going to throw in a green 2 here because we need 2s for the 1-2 combo and we need green. Right now we're at 10 points for red and 7 points for green. We're going to add 4 points. We are currently at 22. We're past the halfway mark and we are at 22. We have a yellow 2, a green 2, a blue 6, and a blue 4. This is good because we can get rid of 10 points. We can put the blue 6 here, get rid of that 6 restriction, and then we can take the blue 4 and put that in this sweet spot, since this can't be blue anyway, and only add 4 points to our total. When we get purples and reds, that's when we're going to start using these tools. I think we're at a point where we can use them now. We're going to add 4 points to the round track. We're at 26. And please correct me if my math is wrong. We have a red 4, a purple 1, a green 1, and a purple 6. Well, we need reds. We said that already. And we're at a point where we can do that. We do also need 1s, so we can put the 1 in a spot. Now, I think we can get away with putting a red 1, or purple 1 rather, here. We can do that. Now, I can go ahead and use running pliers and burn that 4, but that would only allow me to use that die. So, for purple, I could burn that 6. Right? I can burn that 6, which I'm going to do because I can. And I'm going to make this a 5, and I'll put it in this bottom corner. Because I could also go ahead and move that 5 up, but that's not going to help any, honestly. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to use the purple. I'm going to make this a 5. And I'm going to put this in the bottom corner. Because there's already a 5 here. So this can't be a 5 anyway. It's going to add 1. And it's going to add 5 points to our final total. But it's also only going to add 1 point to our total again on the round track. We're now at 27. With 3 rounds to go, we're at 27. And we have a red 6, a red 2, a yellow 6, and a purple 6. Okay, that works. We need 5s, but we're not going to get them. So what we're going to do is we are going to play the purple 6 here. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. Can we do that? We can use Flux Remover and try to do something with this and get rid of that yellow 6, because we don't need it. The yellow 6 isn't going to do us any favors. So let's burn the purple 6. We'll use the yellow 6. And we're going to get a purple. Purple's not going to do us any favors, but we could always use more 1s. So why don't we put the purple 1 over here, out of the way of everything, and make that our turn. And then what we can do, because this has to be a yellow, so we're not going to touch that. We can actually go ahead. We can take this 4 and move it. And we can still put the purple 2 up by burning this 6. Because there's not much else we can do otherwise. We can take this yellow 5 and move it. We can take this purple 5 and move it, which I might actually do. I might actually want to move this purple 5. So if we do that, and we move the purple 5 up, that's going to leave us a little bit of a weird hole here, but that's fine. Wait. Red 6. You want to move the red 6? That actually is not a bad idea. No, you're fine. You're fine. So if we do that, we burn this, we move that, we can put that here. And we only have 2 restrictions left. Now, if we did it the other way, where we use it, we burn the 6, and we take the, what was it now? We take the purple 5 and move it up here. That gives us only 1 restriction left to work with. That actually is probably going to be a better play, because having 2 restrictions with 2 things left is not ideal. So why don't we put this in the corner? Actually, this I think is going to be harder to fill than this one, because this is a 1, 2, 3, or 4. But knowing my luck, I'm going to end up with a 6. So I'm going to put that there. And if we get another red, we do have the turns again, so that's not too bad. And we didn't add anything. We didn't add anything to the pool, which is fantastic. But I am worried about the lack of green. The lack of green is disconcerting. So what I can't move it either. I cannot move it because I use the moving thing. So what I can do is place the purple 2 here, and I can place we need 1s. So I'm going to burn the 2, Play the 1. Play the 1 here, because I can get a 6 in there. So we need a green and something else. So we're going to add 1. That's going to put us at 28. If my math is right, 28. Alright, so there's a red 6, a red 3, a green 5! No! No, 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 no. No, no, no. I am not pleased. No. But we can get rid of the 6. We can get rid of the 6. The green... I should have manipulated this a little bit better, but that's fine. That's fine. We're stuck. So we're going to add 13. So that means we're at 41 if my math is right. Hey, my math was right. Go figure. With this being a low scoring thing, I knew that this wasn't going to work. Especially with the lack of 3s. So... Okay, so we came out at 32 minus 3 is 29. So... That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. So there are a bunch of people who are playing right now. There are a bunch of people online who are streaming right now, and I'm trying to figure out whom we should raid. Let's see. There's let's see. I don't know if I want to raid Jambo because it's her birthday. We don't really raid her very often. There's Trilly. Trilly's playing Minecraft. There's Casa Nirvana's SMP. They're about to do their second UHC in about a half hour. I was on their UHC yesterday with Fally, Sammy, and Jess, and we did pretty well. You know what? I think I know who we're gonna raid. I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna raid Short Zelda. We're gonna raid Short Zelda. Oh wait, nope. Short Zelda is raiding, so that's a no. That's fine. So I think instead, why don't we... who do we want to raid? Because Short Zelda's going offline. I think we should raid... Who should we raid? Because Ian's not streaming. He usually streams on Sundays, but he's not streaming right now. I think we're going to go raid JT and Bex. Because they've wanted to raid me for a while. The birthday person. Okay, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. Just so you know, and Jambo's on a break. That's fine. So we'll wait a minute. So here's what we'll do. Yeah, we'll raid Jambo for her birthday. I think that's lovely. I think she's going to be surprised. I'm going to hold on a second and just wait and see. I think she might be back. Please be back so we can raid you, Jambo. But she's great. She is the, it's her birthday. So when we go raid her, I want you to say to her, NJ's raid is freshly brewed for you. Happy birthday. Wish her a happy birthday, everybody. So we're going to go raid Jambo. She's the creator and founder and leader of Team SideQuest, who does a bunch of stuff for charity and stuff like that. They are charity focused and they're just absolutely wonderful. But before I go, I just want to say that if you are new to the channel and you liked what you saw today, please feel free to hit follow so that you know when I go live. Also, you can find me on Twitter and YouTube at NJ Coffee Junkie. I have a Patreon, which for $10 or more a month, you can join Half Calf Craft, which is my Minecraft realm, Java Minecraft realm. And I also have a Discord. So you don't have to be a subscriber or anything like that to join. You just have to be at least 13 years of age or older, or whatever your country's TOS says. But I would love to have you hop in there. We talk about all kinds of things. I will be back on Tuesday for Minecraft, either from Impulse SV's Patreon server or from Joe Hills's Patreon server, whichever one I can get into. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Wear your masks, wash your hands, and be excellent to yourselves and to each other. Take care. Have a wonderful Sunday. I will see you soon. Bye.